gonna do a microphone check. See here. Audio check. Good job, Cozy Drone. Audio check. Perfect. All right, let's do this. Give me just a second, guys. I'm getting loaded up. What am I doing? I'm going for a ride on the triple battery Rabid Whip because I've been wanting to do it and I just haven't. And it deserves it. And I think that's the end of that. That out of the way. Everything looks good. Tires are aired up. Plugged in. This thing. Let's do this. Alright. I'm gonna do settings, scenes, basics, back, front, off, map. Batteries, all the batteries. And that. Definitely do a wheelie. Probably not. But I appreciate your enthusiasm. All right. Gadgetry, plug in. Charging, and more. Charging. Bike on. Shazammo. Quadruple suspension on. Lecky pacemaker on. I ordered some separate headphones for that that other cell phone that helps to keep the live going. I'm looking forward to that. I'm going to run my music off of that separate phone, so I'm not so dependent on this thing all the time. Been reading up on how to port someone in while I'm out on these rides. It was very entertaining. I liked having the guys with me when I did the build of the Ingwe E26. So now I just gotta figure out a way to enhance that. Let's see, what is this? That's my collar doing the flappity flap all over the place. Wired Nation, hello. That is good. That's what we like to hear, man. I stress out on that stuff not working. You have no idea, so I just wait for the most positive return on that. I think Brad saw the light too. Generation E-Bikes put one on a Rabid Roddy. It's working well. So audio's good. I'm just looking and checking my settings real quick and then bumping up this brightness so I can see. I have my chat here on my left, and then I have my feed on the right so I can just kind of monitor. Right now, it's quite a bit of a delay. The King Toe, you are very welcome. That's the OG stuff, right? It got me started, got Brad going. Today I'm going north, folks, to the wall. That's just a route less traveled, to be honest, so I'm just gonna do it. I never take you guys here. Also, we can sneak a peek past Tarpon Tom's. Maybe run up in the driveway and see what's going on. We're not gonna be doing anything crazy. So, all right, let's get to that. Wired Nation, I know you're all about the wired stuff, and that is like the pinnacle of the adaptability. So the Lecky pacemaker is a Bafang pin orientation plus connector orientation, so they reversed it. And that befuddled me, and I knew that I wanted it, so that meant other people wanted it, because who am I but a trendsetter? And I set about getting it done correctly. Now, the trick in all of that is the pin orientation and the color code, and then people get really confused with all of the slack in the harness, because it's like, why are you putting all this wiring on there? But it's the aspect that makes it universal. Plus, you need the length and malleability to bend, just get the curves in the line, so that when you go to wrap it up, it's not just some big knot. And so that was key, and that I'm really happy to get positive feedback on that thing, because it's worth it. Wild for wire, yeah, he is. What's up, Easy? The downside to it is that it requires heavy concentration. You can't just go slapdashing that thing in there, and look, they're closed. I think he started closing Mondays. It's a 3 a.m. call to your ex, right? Don't tell anybody. So, as I was saying, the length on the universal harness is meant to be there so that you get all of the universal aspects, plus the ability to hook up to something far away. And I have had a couple of scooters find success with it. It's just really getting the bikes in hand. Weirdly, one of the problems at this point, the pacemaker can deal with it because of the low profile, but the trigger shifters. So everybody thinks that more gears on freewheel cassette is, it's the best gimmick at play. And I disagree. The radial dial on the SIS Index 7-speed over the top, rather than a trigger shifter like this, can't be much bigger for the body size than a 7-speed, and it hasn't been developed into 8. So I prefer the 7, so you get over the top, so you can choose thumb throttle, half grip twist, which is a thicker body than the pacemaker, and then anything that you really desire, even the horizontals. I just don't quite understand the whole, I'm going to put 9 speeds on a bike that I'm never, ever going to shift unless I run out of battery. Now, I'm prone to do that, so I have to be conscious of that fact, but honestly, it's hell anyway. So it's like hell or more hell. And honestly, when you're in hell, do you really know if it's more hell? Because it's just hell. And that's that. So, yeah, that's my thoughts on that and how it integrates and why with the universal harness and all the other things. I do love it. I did talk to Lecky, by the way. It's coming back. We're gonna do a massive order and cross our fingers. I don't want to run out like that again. What happened is we ran out first, and then you start seeing Golden and all the other big name part stores online go, and then Lecky ran out. And so people were, I don't even think you can find them on eBay right now, to be quite honest. I did have a guy steal 2 of them. He bought them and then ran chargeback immediately. Got me, right? But I know where he lives. So there's that. the Lecky pacemaker, it's been a saga, really. Turn burn. What's up, Jeremy? How you doing, bud? So the King Toe, do I do bike meetups? Yep. I started e-bikes in Tampa Bay, Florida, and I've done a bunch of charity events. There was double meaning to them. I wanted followers on the YouTube channel, so I'm not going to sit here and pretend like there wasn't a mutual benefit. But we've done a lot of giveaways and raffles for e-bikes that have come through the channel. And in association to when I was with Tarpon Tom's and Stilled House Brewery is where we would do the raffles. We did a ride. It was a ride, and I led that ride. And man, you wouldn't believe the first move before we even got going. There's this little tiny hill that you have to come up off the parking lot, and then you have to go back down to get to the trail. And somebody bit it right then and there. And in my mind, I was like, never again, because it worries me, right? There's another group ride that I go on that is, or it used to be, Let's Glow Riding. And I would typically go on the Dunedin rides. You see a lot of it in the older videos, did the Christmas parade, just stuff like that. And they always had this big thing about, we're going on a ride. This isn't sponsored, right? This whole preface to the thing. I was like, man, if you're laying that out there and legalities, it's like, I don't need the trouble. It's a tight ship as it is, right? And to run into legal troubles just because somebody wants to is the thing that scares me most. I get worried. That's why I don't sell batteries right now, believe it or not. I mean, the guy that does double batteries doesn't sell batteries. Can you believe that? But it's one of them things. And then you watch the progressive movement with e-bikes, which I think it's not just a progressive movement, it's everybody trying to take them down and regulate. I'm sitting here doing what I'm doing. And so I got scared and I stopped. It's a long-winded story to say no. But I did, and that day was a really great day. We actually went north that day for one of the few times, and we stopped at, I'll take you guys by it if it doesn't start raining or darkening up anymore. It's called Brighter Days, and it's a really cool place. Your audio just went choppy.
I started e-bikes in Tampa Bay, Florida.
How bad is it now? Is it
We've
better?
done, I've done a bunch of charity events. Like there was double meaning to them. I wanted followers on the YouTube channel, so I'm not going to sit here and pretend like there wasn't.
So I don't know. I think I have a pretty big delay on my view. Scott, I just needed to go ride. You know what I'm saying? So I need to give this a little more time. You guys let me know. I reset the stream. Let me know if I need to turn camera off and then bring it back online again. I may actually just do that anyway. Holy hell. Let me do that. Audio good now. Perfect. Thank you, guys. All right. Where was I? I want 10 pacemakers. You said that. You said that yesterday, Brad. I see you. I believe you. I know. Okay, good. So there we go. So yeah, what do we do? We went to Brighter Days. It was good times overall, and I miss it, and I like that. But fostering this thing and putting it out there and having it grow to this level is, in the YouTube space, small potatoes. For me, though, this is a huge damn deal. This is a dedication of, 5+ years, nights and weekends, the incorporation of, intense work by 2 to 3 other people, and the, ins and outs of different characters through it all. And I've done some pretty wilding out things. Like when I hang out with Scott, we get down to business. The late night stuff, the birthday stuff, the allusion to all the drugs in Colorado. But that one I don't want to put at risk. Like that's huge financial burden. God only knows, and it just takes the goodwill of everyone. But all it takes is one bad apple, just one. And by the way, they were really awesome. The lady that went down, stuck it out, played it out, and it was good to go. But man, I saw that, I was like, oh God. Because I don't wear any other clothes other than ElectricAllWheel stuff. Apple fan, hey, I got your message, or I heard you before I cut off the live with the Ingwe. It did not stop raining. It went on for like 4 hours. So the surrounding towns actually, a couple of neighborhoods actually flooded out. There were roadblocks. It was an insane storm to come running through here and dump a boatload of rain. I would have stayed under that tent and finished off if it hadn't just turned into a freaking hurricane monsoon thingy. Let's see. There we go. Ooh-wee, all the gadgets. Let's go. Press the button. There we go. Wired Nation, pacemaker for the win. Damn right. The next big event on the product catalog is to see about an unlock throttle for the XP4. But I'm trying to think bigger than that, honestly. I want more. Also, I need a safety net. I don't want to work for the man anymore, honestly. I get a taste of this freedom and what it can be and what, a return on your work, which granted, it's been there were 3 years of nothingness, but now there's something to be said for it, right? I fly when I want. I go out to Chicago. I go see Brad. I do what I want. It's great. Going to Chicago for Labor Day. Bike the drive. And so it just, I covet the business. I covet the channel. I'd like to start growing even more. I don't pay attention much to Instagram, Facebook, and TikTok. I don't know what the hell's going on with TikTok anymore. I just stopped for a while because of the way it was just being jockeyed back and forth. I did like and do like the platform, but in the face of regulations, they made it just impossibly hard to run a business account through it. And so I just stopped. I was over it. I haven't been back since they switched out. Instagram, it's kind of like me missing Snapchat, right? It's just like generationally flipped. When Instagram came out, it was just pictures, and I was just like, what the hell is the point of this? And now it is the biggest thing. It's where all the cool kids play. It does integrate with Facebook, but I was a Facebook guy. Had MySpace, that kind of stuff. Probably shouldn't say anymore because that's almost a pinpoint on my exact age. I am an older millennial. Anyway, the business. We go from do I do group rides to why I don't do group rides to love of the business and wanting to make it happen. I think I could be there and sponsor though. I'm pretty sure I could have ElectricAllWheel be sponsor in terms of name, but all legalities have to come out and there'd be like a form or like an online form. I know Zach's already got that kind of stuff set up. Just QR code it and make people accept before we leave. Do that. What's a TikTok? Yeah. Did you see Bike Cave hit 100K? Dude is grand slam every time. And he puts up these epic pictures. What's a TikTok? Yes. The funny thing about this bike is I pedal it innately, and I can be really tall. I do have my suspension seat post on here, but you know, this is a 20-incher. Oh, I was gonna say, Scott said something very, it's not taboo, but it's just like, ooh, man, the Wired Nation, I don't want you to hit your delete button and don't unsubscribe. But he said the words, the Rabid Whip is better than the Alpha Mini, more comfortable. And I said, in my mind, I had to give it a couple of clicks, and I was like, yes, that is true. I concur. The initial handlebar set is not for an upright posture for sure. I know a lot of people would say, well, that bike is not meant for that posture. And I'm like, I would jest, it's a full suspension bike. On and on, round and round. But this is America, and I'm entitled to my damn opinion, so I'm saying it out loud. However, I'm not saying that I don't like the Magician Alpha Mini, because it's badass. Like, truly badass. Its programming is off the chain. All right, let me bump this up into pass 5 and give her some gas. I do like that. Beating them off the line, come back around. This is how I cross the intersection. Woo, that was a wheelie, Brad. That's as close as we're gonna get to a wheelie right there. Jeez. Ugh. Get down this bike lane so I don't get crushed. There we go. Hiya. Easy E, it's coming. legit stirred some emotional heartstrings with my red and gold love affair from the e-cells day. And so Mike said he's going to send one out, and I said, yes, please, and thank you. "24-inch tires, 24x4s. You know, I started looking, I noticed that these black cats on this whip, they are moped rated. So it's AC, which I think is greater than B in terms of roadworthiness and velocity limits. So that's a thing. Pretty sure. Black cats. I like their mid batteries too easy, but you lose because of the voltage class and the cell type and their physical size. You lose 5 amp hours so that you can have the down tube over the CG of the bike because of the top crossbar. There's that. I think in terms of total capacity, that bike is on par with the Magician Alpha, so I don't think it's, you know, it's not negligible, but it's manageable, right? Acceptable, if we would, because of the market already is familiar with 30 to 35 amp hours. So 30 ain't gonna hurt anybody, but 10 amp hours at 72 volts is kind of like, that's a lot of material and casing. And dimensionally, I think it's only a couple more, like 1.5 inches to 2 more inches in vertical, in height, and you get the tall dolphin, which I've seen hold the 15s, like the Whip. So, yeah. All these things, just put a Lecky pacemaker on it and forget about it. Forget about it. That's what we need to do. Yeah, that red and gold Legend looks freaking amazing, especially next to a freaking Corvette. Let's go into the mountains and rev. Just sit there and rev the engine. Turn it off. The coolest thing is when you go by the cops, you can turn it off. It's almost like cheating. It's almost like an e-bike with a fake motor sound. Do you think they'll stop for me? Yes. Appreciate you. Thank you very much. Oh, she don't like e-bikes. That's fine. No. Well, yes. This is a monitor here on my left, just so I can see what you guys see. I know you probably can't see this, but there's a mad delay between these two. And then I have another one in the back that's contributing cell service so I don't drop. However, I do have a fancy host, and I am able to blue screen it in case the whole signal goes out so that the live stream doesn't die. So if you see blue stream, right, blue screen that says I'll be right back, it really means what it says. I have not ended the live stream. Just so you know, there are pockets of dead space, cellular dead space out here in Florida. There's only so many fake tree cell towers you can put up. Thank you. Ooh, ooh, spicy. It's so spicy. Easy E. I just sold my gold rim Freedom 24 Plus, and this lady came, and she was very petite, and I looked at her just kind of sideways, cross-eyed. I was like, "Are you sure?" I was like, "Have you ever done this before?" And she's like, "Well, I need to test ride." I'm like, "Do you know what this is?" And she's like, it's for my husband. He couldn't be here. He had a flight today. And I was like, oh, yeah, what does he do for work? She's like, well, he's actually a pilot. I was like, oh, okay. And when I finally talked to the guy, and I was like, oh, yeah, this makes total sense. I was like, you know what you're looking at, don't you? And he's like, yes, I do. You got a good one here. So that came in under 200 miles, gold rims with the dual crown fork. That bike's sick. I do so love it. I just can't keep them all. Yeah, it's pretty badass. So we are in Tarpon Springs. I figure like maybe I'll take you guys, I'm gonna swing out and show you the sponge docks. And then I'll come back down these roads. I have my bike case, e-bike cover, just in case it rains. I can just drop up. Get some PAS 5 action here. Dip in front of this Honda. They're gonna love that. But it is what it is. I had a Soul e-bike. I had a red one. They were overpriced for what they are. They were badass bikes, but they were overpriced for what they were. If you go way back, you see I made that sick, the 1,000-watt mid-drive sick e-bike. A Soul e-bike was inspiration for that, for sure. Be turning left, don't hit me. Jaber was a big old dude. At one point I thought that I was gonna put the Luna controller on it, the Luna Ludicrous, but that thing turned out to be the most powerful, ungodly thing I've ever experienced. Just out of this world. Had a Luna Banana. Goodness, I've been on some powerful stuff, and that bike just takes the cake for sure. Wow. All right, this is the Tarpon Springs Sponge Docks. It's a Greek area, very well known, very touristy. They have what's called a Jolly Trolley out here, and it's like a trolley bus, and it runs pretty much tippy-toppy of Pinellas County, where this is, and then goes south all the way down to Clearwater Beach. It'll go out to Clearwater Beach, and I think it goes back around down to Bel Air, if I'm not mistaken, and then comes up again on Alt 19. It's like $3, $3 to $5 last I recall. And these sponge boats. Little Joe. And then you can just see the bags of sponges in there. I got them all over. Interesting stuff. This is the boat that they do all of the events off of. I don't even know what they are. They go to these springs and then they dive for the statue. It's just teenage dudes fighting to make it to the bottom to pick up this thing. I don't know. It's very significant. It's annual and it's always on the news. So I'm not trying to trivialize it. I just don't know what it is. Mike, I'm doing, I wanted to go ride. And I was really upset that I didn't get to ride that Ingwe yesterday. I was happy, like it was like double-edged. I was very happy with the way it went because the call went really well. The audio coming off of that thing was good. I didn't plan for separation, but it pushed me into a new check, a new view, a new way to look at things, I guess. And in doing so, I learned what's possible in terms of the use of FaceTime, and then there's like Indio video and just stuff that I can do. It sounds like it's like rattling. Click, 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 click. These are local tourists for sure. Whoa! Don't pedal in Pass 5, kids. God damn. Don't pedal one-handed in Pass 5. Goodness. Epiphany, that's right. Thank you. It's something, yeah, you guys should Google that. Epiphany in Tarpon Springs. It's interesting. Yeehaw. I like when the cars just ride up your rear end and you can dust them. It's just like, get off. See you later. And then if they get real ornery, you just sidewalk it. I love that. When am I taking the Segway on? You mean the Mayon, right? When am I taking the Mayon on a ride? So the Segway Saver 300. I'm not scared, you're scared. I don't want to lose it. That's the biggest thing. Like I'm not about to get everybody caught up in some craziness. I need, it's a longevity game. It's kind of like the do you do group rides situation. It's like, yeah, I'd like to, but I don't want the consequences of it, So the plan, as it is, I got two guys that I've already confirmed will ride for me in video. I've got Zach. It's on the books in a, dynamic sort of way that we will be going north into Pasco and was it Hernando? In some places where it's legal to ride that thing, and then we're going to let it rip. I would like to learn how to do wheelies on it. That's a goal. What is your take on the best bikes for range at max capacity, 400 pounds plus? A lot of them are hitting at 400. So you're talking about payload. If that's the case, then it's the 72 volt class, biggest capacity combination that you can get. Respectfully, in honor of your e-bike, you should get yourself to a place where you can meet that and then add the addition of the water bottle and a third battery and then go to town. Like, just go to town. So set yourself a personal goal with that and then let her eat. If you want me to call out a bike specifically, I'm on the Rabid Whip for a reason. I often grab this bike just because it's dirty. I actually wiped it down a little bit just in case I got off of it. I didn't want Brad to freak out. But I ride it, and that's the thing, right? It's the things that I ride are the things that I would recommend. I would definitely recommend this. So number one in my life is the Alpha. Number two is the Wolfhound, and I think those are they're in the 400-pound group, not the payload group. So, and I think that's as is. So already with the batteries plus 400, so you're good there. And then in the 20s, I've got the Rabid Whip. Right after that is the Alpha Mini. So the Rabids are pinched in between the Alpha at 1 and then the Alpha Mini at 4. I also find myself on the Segway Mayon quite a bit, and by default I forced myself into a wired Warrior scenario where I leave it as my my go-to bike if I need a shuttle back from Tampa Bay e-bikes. So if I go and I do a thing and the bike becomes disabled, or if I'm doing a drop or whatever it is, I have that bike there all the time to leave the shop with. So I like that. Tough question. It's the max stuff, right? All the max speeds and the max capacities. Yeah. The big three, right? Your Magician, Wired, Rabid. And then I don't know if there needs to be a little bit of time. I haven't spent too much time with Legit, but it's on par with all of that. And there's a lot of programming that is coming and then variants in the actual components. So if you can wait, you might look at that too. But I don't know how easy it will be to get your hands on to test. You're just kind of at the whims of how you're feeling and what your favorite review artists say. That's that. Yeah. 1 Alpha, 2 Wolfhound, 3 Whip, 4 Alpha Mini, 5 Asterisk Legit, and then coming off that, if you're going 48s, I would look at Hemiways. They kept their components simple so you can add a bunch of batteries. Ingway's not disappointing me lately either, except for their specs, right? They need to get their specs in order. Yes. I mean, I don't know that I would haul anything on the Predator. That thing is just unwieldy, right? You have to pay attention. You better be on your damn game when you're riding a Predator. That's it. You got to be in it. Not to say you don't have to be in something like this, but when you're on a Predator, it's wow. That bike is, it's just off the chain. Rip your face off. There is no spot of tea. This area is pretty cool. This is where I'd come during COVID. So behind me, I'd have the trailer with the pup. I do miss my dog a lot. Oh my God. he would ride in a twin kid trailer, and then we would have blow-up paddle boards. We'd stop and get a pizza, which would mount nicely right over the top and provide sunshade. And then I had water shoes and the e-bikes. And we'd come out here. And you're like, oh, where's this wilderness park thing that you've got going on? Get him. Get that evil e-bike guy. So run way back down here. And then we'd also have hammocks, and then we'd string up right here. And then I would go off in the water right here. So you can see there's a lot of clams. You don't want to be in this situation and get your feet cut. But we get out, go on the water, paddleboard out, and then you can go down by the sponge docks where I took you guys just a little while ago. And then that's that. So that was life for a while. This bike's heavy. Very, very heavy. This is it's very Florida-y. So it's brackish here. Lots of mangroves. How you doing? Hello. Go Marlins. Look at that hat. Those days. If you've never been to a Marlin game, it's the quickest way to a sunburn. So all of this got shut down when the hurricanes came through, but they created this and it passes all the way through. But I think you guys can see it in the map, right? How that's there. So that leads out into the Gulf eventually. Elfers Spur recreational trail, completed by the city, and it's just, I think that this is an estuary, but I don't know. Ironically, I didn't do so well in biology in high school and ended up very, very biology oriented with my degree. What? Some big old fish in there. Oh my goodness, they're so massive. Anyway. Well, first, I have no idea where I am. No way, this opens up all the way out? Wow, really? And we're doing this, kids. We are doing this. I don't know if you guys can see me, I'm just constantly having to pick up the camera. I gotta figure that out. It's not terrible, but could be better. Stability's good. Nobody's saying anything about the audio, so that's good. Hey Brad, that's Mike's soft way of saying that he wants to go to Colorado. Translation, how you doing? Don't be mad, Mike. We're gonna try and get you in. Oh, wowza, look at this. Look at this. All the miles. Where am I? I need to look at a map. Hang on, y'all. Oh, I'm up here. All right. Oh, wow. Wow. Look at me. Can I get to Howard Park over here? Yes. Sweet. Oh, wow. This is great. What was that little dirt path? I saw that sand. Do we need to adventure time it? Probably not. Probably not. Rein it in, Matt. You're not a child anymore. If you break it, it takes months instead of weeks. I am digging this. This is way out here. We're in Pasco. We are in Pasco right now. The old casual. Oh shit! Look. Samesies. Oh, Turnburn says, where's his invite? You're using an alias right now. I don't even know who this is. I am familiar with Amp Motion, but Turnburn is a misnomer. I'm not sure. So you say you want to ride e-bikes, eh? Mike, did you get on the live when we were out riding? Did you see some of those views? Like some of that stuff was just unbelievable. I know it made it. I know there was a lot of blue screen stuff, but if you were able to hold on, it was just unreal, the views that came out of it. David, and an old fashioned, my dog. I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait to see you. It's going to be good times. Except for that early morning that Scott insists upon. Coastal Anclote Trail. Okay. Dang, look at all of these miles. Rob, how are you, bud? This is, I just needed to go riding video, so I grabbed the whip. I haven't been on the triple battery setup in a minute, so I was like, let's go. Also, doing the whole practice with the gadgets thing. I appreciate you, Mike. Yeah, that blue screen. So the blue screen, it sucks, but it's really good at the same time because it holds the live, right? So if the feed dies, the live doesn't go down, and that's the better end of that. So I have to purposely kill the stream. Damn. Oh, that hurt. That was a Florida bug for sure. Oh, oh, don't tempt me with a good time. Does that come back out? Look, gopher tortoise. Not a turtle. That looks like that's where it comes out. Let's go see. So here in the old FLA, you can run into anything from an alligator to a snake to a meth lab when you go down a trail like this. Okay, the boys have built themselves a ramp. I see ya. Wow, okay. I'm gonna get lost. I don't even know where I'm at. Okay. Oh, it's very narrow. I don't know if I need this. Now I gotta find a place to turn around. Yeah, I don't need this right now. I don't want to end up finding anything either. One day though. Jeremy, we should come do this. Wearing gloves. Because holy cow. Look at they made a. It was either a bridge or something. But I'm not doing that. I'm not doing that either. I'm sure they ramped themselves out here. I'm alive, I'm alive. Yeah, Rob, it's a thing, man. I was talking about it earlier on the live stream. It's so the question was, do I ever do live rides or do I ever like host rides? And then I got into like the legalities of having the name attached to a hosted ride where somebody got hurt, and then started mumbling on about the site and how much it's grown. Like there was 3 years of nothingness and just uncertainty, like what the hell am I doing? Just all sorts of stuff, man. You wouldn't believe. Anclote River. Which one do I want? I wonder. So that's the power plant. I wonder which one. Is it going to take me over there? I think so. I think it's getting ready to. This is freaking. Jeremy, we have got to do this ride. This is nice. Ain't nobody out here. If the blue screen stays, I will be back. Like your bike? Ish. I like his bike ish. I'm gonna be on your left. There you go. Anclote Golf Park? I have no idea. Anclote River. So I need to go to Anclote River Park and then take it out whenever I'm done. I made it GPS my way out of here. What the hell? This is like being in Colorado. Great. If it's low bit rate, I'll be back. If you get the BRB blue screen, unless it dies out and nothing, I'll be back. Hello. That was the weirdest thing. That was very weird. Anclote Golf Park. All right, what do we got in store? We're getting ready to get some water action. This is going to be fantastic. Don't tempt me with a good time. I'm going to be on your left. Thank you. Is it? Yep. Look at that. Look at that. Look at that. F with the manatee sign. No dogs. No docks. Fishing lines required. Super Mario. Dang, look at this place. Don't die out, phone. Don't die out. Blue screen of death, just hang tight. I'll be back. If you see blue screen and it says I'll be back, I'll be back. I'm out here in the sticks. I wonder if I can ride by that power plant so you guys can see how big it is. Pass 5, please. We call it Boost. Confused with the pizza stealing dog. There. Look at that. Monster. You can see the water they pull out and use for cooling. And the big old foam bath way, way over there. I don't want to get into it. I used to agonize over all these things because of said schooling in biology. But unless we make a major shift in society, there ain't much I can do. Except tell you what good e-bikes there are in the world. Get some water. What a ride. I'm very happy I did this. Okay, ready to go back. This is going to be a full speed rip because speed limit's 40 and no car wants to be behind an e-bike. They will literally try and run you over. Park. Right hand turn. Safe. Fantastic. How's this thing doing? Is it working? Yes. Yes, it is. It'll be behind you on your left. She was not talking to me, thankfully. What a fantastic run. If you're getting blue screen, you guys, I will come back. Reception See a dirt trail right there. I know what they're doing. This is very Florida. Coastal and glow. I'm going to be behind you on your left. Thank you. Back to normal. Everybody thinking I'm a hooligan. Hoodlum. What's the going phrase for a wheelie kid, I guess, right? Sarons. Oh my goodness gracious. Come on now. Really? I don't need to be bumping this around, but I may consider this. Looks like it has legs for sure. Definitely sugar sand. Just screams an off-road e-bike is necessary, and it looks like it goes on for a minute. You know, Brad, we may have found our Saber 300 spot. Look at that. Nobbies for days. Oh no, I just ran over a cactus. Don't do that. Don't do that. All right. This has been a fruitful ride, and pushes through, but this is Florida sugar sand through and through. It is not a drill. That looks fun right there, coming right off of the power plant. Just all sorts of dirt road stuff in the easement. Okay, I see ya. Are we ready to head back? I think we are. Be behind you on your left. Be behind you on your left. Is that better? How's that? Better? Be behind you on your left. Any kind of better? Is that better? Yes. Y'all gotta let me know when that happens, y'all. Tell me. How's that? Better? Okay, Mike Rochester. Yes, I have. Is that better? Yes. Y'all gotta let me know when that happens, y'all. All right, let me turn this down. Yes, I would have to say that, to be quite honest, I've done some wakeboarding in some freshwater in Florida. And the scariest thing is sharks, honestly, to me. Like, the ocean is way more stuff to be worried about. However, here in Florida, you can get the brain-eating amoeba in freshwater or saltwater. So, pick your poison. Let's see, did we fix this? Are we good? Yes, we did fix it. Glitchy audio is not part of the live ride service, so you guys holler at me. Let me know in the chat if it ever gets that way. I'll do my best to fix it. Anclote Industrial Park, that's what that's called. All right. Offshoot on the driveway. torque sensor don't play around on this for sure. Like your bike. Yeah, was that an Express? Is that an Express? Or is that an X-Peak? Let's see if I can watch this feed on the backside. I don't know. It's so fast. Fix the connections. Thank you, Jeremy. Appreciate you. I'm very tempted to go right. Thank you. It's just afternoon traffic today. I want to get caught up. Went over a bump. I was like, "Ooh, do I have a flat?" Not good. No, I don't. Very pretty, nature-esque, if you will. Be on your left. Looks like it's going to be a no rain this evening, at least here. It looks like it's coming down over the middle of the state. Bugs to the face everywhere. Ah. Creepy crawlies all over me. Need some audio check again. Check again. Perfect. All right, we are now in some more domesticated areas, headed back into Tarpon Springs, or the trail in Tarpon Springs, not the heart of Tarpon Springs. Look how high this house is. Holy moly. Super duper high. All of this is low lying, and this went underwater during the hurricanes, every bit of it. Big time underwater. So when you get recovery, you get homes like that. But the thing is you get views like this. And if you have one on water, you get a slip, which is pretty badass. A lot of people have not been able to rebuild. Sucks. Look how tall it is. So the structure has to be above base flood for insurance to accept as a secondary. If it's your primary, you have to go into the Florida insurance program, which currently or formerly known as Citizens. But they also sold off these homes, like the mobile home division, to another company. So it's a whole other situation altogether. Fancy. Yes. I'm right behind you. I like your bike. I like your helmet too.
Thank you.
Hello, Brad. You missed the show, bro. Just kidding. Very off-roady. I think found a place, may go rip around on the Sabre. Looks promising. And then Just new exploration, new trails. It's kind of like having Rob here with the app. It's like, we're just gonna go this way. But found some very extended miles north, which is really great. I have a Sabre. I do not have a Cyber. Sabre is the Sabre 300. Gonna be behind you on your right-hand side. Thank you. No, thank you. Bum, 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 bum. Still get ripped. It's not nearly as busy on a weekday as it is on the weekends. It's near impossible on the weekends. Hello. Down to tour. Oh, clever U-turn. She had something big underneath her car. Sabre 300, I guess I should say. Segway Sabre 300. Stupid glasses. I hate them. Well, this setup seems to be working well. I'm not disappointed about it. Get over here. See if it can hold out. Batteries are holding. I've got everything plugged in. They're all breakaway. The throttle's working well. Hello. Have to get her up. Gonna be behind you on your left. She gave me the old evil eye. I wonder if I can I no hands this? I don't want to end up like Saronster. Got a lot of weight on the handlebars. One wrong move, you're going down. Not gonna happen, my bud. I will not be in Colorado between now and then. Just think of it as part of the new Brad Twist workout program, you know? Not Kanye's workout program, but the Twist. Or call it Twisted. Twisted workouts. 140 pounds at a time. ODO. I'm gonna have to do my my crossing, my illegitimate crossing. Let's see who gets first. There's a guy over there on the other side. Let's go do it. Let's go do it. Get to business, boys. Get to business. Pump this thing up. Give me some boost. That car smelled good. Dang. Here we go. Here we go. Yeah, looking like a clown. Albeit the bike is pretty badass. The riding scenario was a little. I can see. Did he just say? Did he just? Oh, he didn't. He did. I bet he did. Sounded like he did to me. I don't know what you guys saw, but I'm pretty sure he just gave me the signal. What's up, boyos? He's booking it. Like, I'm not sure what he's riding, but we're gonna go find out. Whatever he's riding, it ain't this. He's moving though. He's doing plus 40. Easy. With a trailer. I want to see what this is. I had to see what you were riding. Looks like a massive direct drive. What is that? Is that it's like a 1500 direct drive? Yeah? You were doing what? You did plus 40? Like, yeah. Yeah, I was just playing around. So I'm live. Let's cross over and I'll talk to you. Okay, no worries. This is a Rabid Whip. What is that? DTTZH? Mags? Nice. And the trailer's working well too.
I have flipped that trailer a couple times.
No doubt. Yeah, that speed for sure. How many miles you got?
600.
Okay.
Yeah.
How long have you had it?
I don't know. A year probably.
Yeah. I feel that, man. It's your first one?
No, it's my second one.
What was your first?
Then even cheaper Amazon one.
Fair enough. I run a YouTube channel called ElectricAllWheel. I got e-bikes for days, so if you're interested. Also, I administer e-bikes to Tampa Bay, Florida on Facebook, but it's a self-living organism. But ElectricAllWheel would be something. Is that a 52 volt? Do you know?
No, I don't know, dude.
With that speed, man, I would just be wondering. Like 60 wouldn't be out of the question, neither would 72. You mind if I look at the motor? 60 volt. So I sell kits that allow you to.
How could you tell?
You see the FE60V?
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it's on your hub. Nice mags. Well, if you got the miles, bro, and it's serving you well, good for you.
It's a great little bike, yeah.
You go fishing often?
Yeah.
Yeah, no doubt.
It was like $1,200 on Amazon. You
Gotcha.
can't beat it. You know?
No doubt. Sorry, my man.
Yeah,
Thank
no
you.
So, what is the channel? Oh, wow,
Oh,
you're all hooked up.
Yeah, it's called. Oh,
Are you live streaming?
yeah, right now.
Oh,
ElectricAllWheel.
ElectricAllWheel.
Yep.
Look you up.
All right, sounds good. I
Yeah,
like your
man.
bike, bro.
Thanks for catching up.
DTTZH 60 volt Demon. That's not the name of it. I just called it that. Yeah, it was. This thing, he was moving hard. Tell him to line up. Nah, I got him. He gets smoked off the line with this thing. Don't make me go get the Alpha Mini. Game over. But this obviously can do the job without question. Plus, I still have battery left where like, I know he sank a lot of that. That can't be any more than probably 20, 25 amp hours. He was impressed by the setup on the handlebars though. It's almost too busy. DTTZL, I think. 2 T's. 60 volt. And I would guess probably rated 15 or rated 2000. Not sure. Mag wheels. He taunted me. I don't know what else to say. He looked at me and gave me the "I'm gonna smoke you" eyes. I'm like, hold my beer. Hold my apple juice, and said, "Let her rip. Let her rip with the whip." Oh, so cool. You guys want to see something cool? This is pure Florida at its finest. Oh gosh. Look at, I don't even know if you can see him. Hang on. Get him. Get out. Oh, he's so fast. Better be glad you're not I don't even know what kind of crab it is. The one where they hunt you and take your claw. One claw. Get one claw. Continue. What is this thing doing? I have no idea. It's pretty sad when you don't know how all your stuff works. Top speed 41. Nah, I'll give him that 45. It's like top end 45. It took a little bit of a hill until I started really gaining on him again. If we'd have laid out flat, I'd have busted out around 48, 49, and it would have been no contest. But rule one is don't die. Rule two is don't break the law, which definitely we were breaking the law. And rule three is don't die again. Plus, I want to be a good steward. Canapoo wow. Yeah, me too. I think there's something to be said for a lot of these things. I'm looking forward to it. Interestingly enough, I've had my eye on, I think I'm going to ask, depends on how it goes with the Ingwe E26 dual motor fat tire that I got. But I'm going to ask for the M20 3.0. If not, I may just buy it. Don't tell them that. Hello. Bike tricks. Oh, he had that Mac Daddy. Jeez. Oh, is that? That's that one. Let me, hang on. He's not going very fast. I'm going to be behind you on your left. I'm right here on your left. I saw your bike. I saw your bike and I was like, what is that? What is that? What's the name of your bike? I know it's a Bike Tricks. Is that the Juggernaut? Yeah, that's a big old mid-drive, my man.
Like 100 miles around.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Dang, how many miles do you have?
1,000 maybe.
Yeah, how long have you had it?
Maybe for
3 months? Bro, you riding it every day?
almost.
Yeah, good for you. That is fancy. What made you go with Bike Tricks? I said, what made you go with that brand?
I don't know. I just like the shape.
Yeah. They're out of Canada, aren't they? I think. Yeah. Yeah, for sure. That's a very nice bike. I have a YouTube channel called ElectricAllWheel, and I ride a whole bunch of bikes. So it's very rare to see that bike around. So I knew I had to come see it. I'm going to show everybody what's going on here. That thing is fancy. All right. If you get a moment, it's ElectricAllWheel. Looks like this on the logo. It's everywhere. YouTube is the best. The videos suck in the beginning, so don't hold it against me. Okay. All right, my man. Have a good day. I like your bike. They may still suck a little bit. Juggernaut. Rabid is Bafang. Yes, yes it is. But so is legit, right? That was the Bafang M 150 bajillion motor. That weighs a gajillion pounds. Definitely befitting of the name Juggernaut, that's for damn sure. Yeah, I'll do a little scenic run through up here. Crystal Beach Youth Center. This is a fantastic yard. All right. Here's some very Florida making moves towards sunset views. That's what everybody does. Enjoy the pier. So fancy and new. All the water everywhere. This area got hit very hard as well. So you're seeing a lot of construction, a lot of homes for sale, and then I don't want to call them abandoned, but unoccupied homes. Some good living right here. Got your boat right next to the water. Big ass slip. Dang. Looking out on, what is that? That's Honeymoon. That's Honeymoon Island. Caladesi to the south, and further south than that is Clearwater. Clearwater Bridge, Clearwater Beach. Only takes 3 times to get flooded before you learn your lesson now. Was that 2024? A year that will go down in infamy. Yuma, 8,000 watts. Womp, womp, womp. That frame looks goofy to me. And the mud. Do we know what mud stands for yet? Has anybody figured that out? I haven't paid attention, honestly. I get no love from Aerial Rider. It's because I dual batteried the Grizzly and the Kepler and everything I could get my hands on way early. I don't think it was appreciated much. I'm sure they like that. They did use some of my photos for their marketing, though, so there's that. And Jeremy still has the Grizzly, the 52-volt, dual 1,000-watt, dual battery with triple battery hookup from ElectricAllWheel Aerial Rider Grizzly. That bike still gets after it. It is no joke. This thing is loads of fun. Let you guys see this guy. He's got himself a rebuilt wired. What you doing? I said, what you doing? Yeah, let's go sit in the shade so we don't have to get beat up by the sun. I like your bike. How's it riding? Yeah. That's pretty normal. especially on that frame. But you should not be riding like that, especially at high speeds.
No, I don't do that. No.
Good.
But if I'm going like on a bike thing, the whole thing's shaking.
Yeah. If you have to let loose.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you got that speaker up front too. That's not helping.
Yeah, that and my phone and this. I'm thinking I'm gonna take these off and see how it does.
You might try lowering your display down here.
Yeah.
Right?
I did before.
Did you like it?
Yeah. I'm gonna do it tonight, but yeah.
How many miles you got today?
I just started.
Oh, okay.
Went to Frank's Pizza and down not too far down Geneva.
Yeah.
And brought that pizza and all that. I go my doctor, check out, everything's good.
Good, good. I just came back from the Anclote River Park up there in Pasco by the power plant.
Okay.
That one way up there.
On that bike?
So yeah, if you go out by the estuary in the back, right? When you go through Tarpon, you go all the way up through, and then you follow it around to the right. And that area that they opened up, it'll cut you all the way across, and you just keep following the trail. It's a really good ride.
Oh wow.
I think you would like it.
I could go like 120 on this bike. Here.
Yeah, you could do that for sure. Where do you stay?
By you know where Country Mall is?
Yeah, yeah. So you're in Clearwater?
Yeah, by between Belcher and Oakland.
Oh yeah, I think you
Right
can make it.
like we're top of the world.
You just can't. You can't drive fast.
Yeah,
You'd kill your battery, but you can make it.
yeah, I just pedal mostly. That's why I was going this way. I was just pedaling.
Yeah.
Save more battery.
Oh, good.
This thing here, I got. What's this thing?
It looks like it's a gasket, right? Just kind of like a weather seal.
Oh, for the battery.
Yeah, just pop the battery out and reset it.
Okay. Yeah, I just noticed it.
Yeah. You'd be all right. Just don't tear it. Nah, this one's already passed us by, honestly. Like, I thought it was gonna get worse than it was. All right, my dude, I'm gonna take off. All right, it's good to see you. Oh yeah, in Palm Harbor. Tell no one. See you later, bud. Bye. Go. You don't know. You don't know about this. Friendly reminder to keep your mouth shut while you're riding this fast, or you're going to eat a bug or five. Woo! Right in the face. Oh my gosh. Oh my. Hey, I have a question. What's the question? Is the audio working? Everything good? Audio good? This live is almost over, but I like to know that it's working. Do I just aimlessly talk to these people and then you guys drift off in the comments? It's fine. That's fine too. I like it. When I was looking at legit the same frame as wired, did anyone else catch on? Like, they're all kind of like copycats. Not always the same frame, but typically somewhere in there a mimic design or the same designer actually. There's very few major manufacturers on that side of the old pond. The big pond, the other one, the other pond. Excellent, thank you. In a few moments, I will be selling my 2025 Wired Freedom. Sad day, but all good things must come to an end. So if you get on Alibaba and you use them as a sourcing, like your sourcing mechanism, if you will, you'll start recognizing all the same frames, all the similar frames. I'm gonna be behind you on your left. Don't be too disappointed. Bicycles look like bicycles, you know? How do I say this? So there's this one frame that, in all honesty, is like pretty damn badass. It's full suspension, and it's the Segway Safari. And because they went so far off the beaten path and how that bike looks, that people, a lot of the norm does not take to it. But it's legal, it's built right, it has all of the thresholds, but full suspension, like just nice wheel set, like the whole deal. But it just looks a bit awkward. So, you know, I understand the desire to have a frame look a certain way, but don't hold it against them. And there's no proprietary aspect to it. Like even Wired doesn't have a copyright on their stuff. There's no patent or anything. He did get a licensing agreement with Hintok for the motor. That's about it. And I think that time is done, honestly. Plus, with the new stuff, like if Yuma comes out and impresses, there's going to be another player in the whole deal. And then it's going to be like, you know, what do the mod people do to either tune the wheel and the controllers, and then what components can be added. Like the Luna components on the Bafang mids, because that stuff was insanity. The water's still standing. That tells you how much it rained yesterday, because it was nuts. And here in Florida, the water typically seeps. That means the groundwater level is very high. Wired are sandwiched, so they're metal sandwiched nylon, both. And they're loud. And then the new Bafangs are the helicals, so internal, they never touches the hub. All the drive runs through the plates. So plate and outer casing of the motor, so the gears are fixed in there and they move about themselves, so it's not the same reduced friction. And I mean, I'm not hearing about any of them going bad, and there's some people out there putting some serious miles on them. There's something to be said for how quiet this motor is, but when I ask for it, it gives it to me. And then some. I like doing a lot of my sunset or afternoon thumbnail photos here. I just haven't figured out. I think I got to get one of those like reflectors that photographers use, so it can mirror back the light, so it doesn't cast a shadow. Because it's a really good picture, at least in my opinion. Which, you know, everybody should have their own opinion. Just go with mine. And then here's my favorite stilt house. Just amazing. Sometimes I gotta do this to remind myself that I live here. Let's see if this golf cart wants. Nope, ain't gonna get it. In case y'all don't know, golf carts are a bigger thing here than e-bikes. People live in this area specifically so they can be on their golf carts. And I will demonstrate. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And there's probably a few in the back. And I know there's got to be an under the table golf cart drag racing ring somewhere around here. And then there's that thing, the coastal buggy, coastal cruiser. So you're going to be seeing a lot more legit stuff in the coming weeks from Brad. So you guys just tune in to Generation E-Bikes. He's going to have them. I'll have a Legend soon enough. I'm also getting a Raven soon enough. There'll be plenty. Try and pack in as much as I can in the cool weather of this fall. Hopefully going to have an event where we bring the guys out here and then see where we can go before the end of the year. Really like to get back to Chicago and do some riding with Scott before it turns in. I do have my winter clothes, so you know I should just bite the bullet on that one. And then Brad has taught us that you can wear the Senna Outlander helmet on an airplane and they don't kick you off, so there's that. It's cool. I'm looking forward to wearing that helmet and doing that thing. Cold weather. Yeehaw.
So the stand height for the bike versus, let's say, this Rabid Whip is about the same, believe it or not. So the Legend proves to have you get the benefits of a nice big wheel diameter, and then it's built out in such a way that it is no taller than this bike, which is very convenient. This is very smooth. How much has been packed? I'm going to be behind you on your left. You're welcome. Boat days are the best days. I need an electric boat. I think I can breathe. This thing will never be this smooth again. This is great. Oh my goodness. I am
Let me check this audio. Let's see. You guys haven't said anything. I just want to make sure.
Will never be this smooth
Oh,
again.
audio is held. That's good. Good, good, good. When I say this will never be this smooth, I mean this roadway situation. They recently got done with the renourishments on this area. I think they're starting the bridge soon, which would be a nightmare, to be quite honest. But good, nonetheless. Entering the traffic lane. Let's go. Are you turning? Yes. Yes, you be turning. I think he saw it and liked it. So I'm gonna approach. See if he wants to know what it is. Let's see what's going on down here. Down yonder. So much fishing happening. A whole subculture in Florida, bridge fishing. He's not able to hear me because of his headphones. Oh, that's another reason why I like this bike, because it's not afraid of these hills. It's not a test way. Bam. Bumpy. Dun, dun, dun. We're doing it. We're doing it. Here we go. Bring you up. Bring you up. It's your Florida life. You're out here on a Monday. This is the life you live for sure. Jeep crews out. This is probably 80 to 90% local right now. These are all Florida people. Like your bike. Except when the frame cracks, because it's an Apis. Yeah. I'm here. Is this golden nugget surprise? Bam. Should I do this? Yes, I should. Don't want to, but I will. Hoorah! This happened fast. That is Fish and Wildlife. Florida Fish and Wildlife. Is there anything down the lane? Is there another guy on the other side of the crest? Is there another guy on the other side of the crest? Is there a vehicle in it?
Not yet. You gotta stay on the outside.
I hear you, yeah, okay.
I'll let you go through here in a minute as soon as they get that side.
All right, thank you.
Hey, tell me when the flashes come on.
Fit, no. No, they, well, it's not Texas, there's that. Texas, they get all rights to everything. Florida, it's legit here. Fishing culture, etc. So they're the people you're gonna see on the boats most of the time, unless municipal. And then Coast Guard.
Truck's different.
Fish cup. Yeah. This fall on NBC, we are going to launch Fish Cup. There he is, Apis. Are you guys preparing for the crossing? Yeah, that's good. How long will it take? Okay. No, I mean like to build the crossing. Is that what's happening?
No more than a couple minutes.
No.
There should be another truck up front laying on stones.
I guess what I'm asking you is, this construction is going to be ongoing for a long time because of the pedestrian crossing or new bridge? Are you
Talking about how long we're gonna like work here?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know, another couple of weeks.
Yeah. Okay.
There's a lot of stuff that we're doing Right now we're currently doing the metal green. You gotta use the other side of the sidewalk! You'll find out soon enough.
Fair enough. I knew better. Plus, I like to go fast.
To use the sidewalk, you're gonna have to use that one.
Appreciate you, my man. Thank you. Ooh, they about to get in trouble. Ooh. Oh, he had a lot like that. Yeah, that was fun. Wasn't expecting that. I should have though, like drawbridge style. Let's see here. There's something I need to do. Damn. Yes. Okay. Bam. Okay. What is that? I mean, you could say that I work at an e-bike store. Brad he's a mobile e-bike store, Generation e-bikes. There's a high probability I'm in an e-bike shop at least 2 times a week. What be thy question, good sir? Damn. Well, I don't know if you're in Florida, but if it's Florida, Tampa Bay e-bikes is the best in terms of electronics repair. Zach Allen is one smart mofo, and he does extensive repair, even into magnet orientation inside the motor, gear replacement, like all sorts of stuff. YouTube is your friend, though. All right, so is AI. Anymore, you got to work on your own stuff. I know it's not fun, but if you can, do it yourself. It's e-bikes of Tampa Bay, or not that's the group. Tampa Bay e-bikes is the name of the store. There is one in South Tampa. Can we not slow down while you're doing this looking at me thing? Here we go. Good job. Did it. All right, kiddos. I think I'm going to bid you guys farewell. I'm going to hit the old end button here while I'm out. See about killing this live stream. And then I got to go about selling this bike. Some Specialized, the Comos. May come down on the off-road. I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. Good times are to be had. I am going to work on having some people with me on here so we can do some call outs and join the streams as we're going about it. So be on the lookout for that. Lucky Pacemaker is incoming, I anticipate, within the next 4 weeks. Brad wants 10,000 of them, so we'll do what we can. And then this is for him. If you haven't already, give us a like and subscribe on YouTube. It is our primary. And if you're in the area, check out e-bikes of Tampa Bay, Florida. Get in that Facebook group. I like your